Already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan, and you definitely know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now, listen, you already know how we do over here. Time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G. Time and energy are the highest forms of currency at all times. I know they got you out here chasing that bag, chasing that money, chasing that moolah, getting to that guap, getting to that paper, but always keep in the front of your mental Rolodex that time and energy are the highest forms of currency at all times. Feel what I'm saying? Big salute to all my day one investors. Even bigger salute to all my newcomers, all my new investors, beating the algorithm, beating the shadow band, and making your way to Grown Man Business TV. We stand on business over here. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, listen, you already see the thumbnail and you see the title. Tank has done it again. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say, I was going for Frank. I was going for Frank Martin. Um, but I wasn't willing to bet no money against him because Tank is a consistent knockout artist, man. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Now, you gotta know something, man. I'm laying low. I'm laying low, but I did peep the fight. And congratulations to Tank, man. Congratulations to Tank. I gotta give him his I gotta give him his props on that. You know what I'm saying? One thing I don't like, one thing I don't like is that whatever's going on with Tank and these boxes coming down to Tank's level, coming down to Tank's weight, it just seemed like it drains him. Salute, my G. Exactly. It seemed like they go from looking, you know what I'm saying, vibrant, looking like real time boxes, and then as soon as it's time to fight Tank, after they go through a rehydration clause or whatever happens when it's time to fight Tank, they look like zombies in the ring. They look like zombies, my G. They look like, you know what I'm saying, Michael Jackson Thriller. Michael Jackson Thriller. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what it is. It's just the wildest thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, and yeah, Frank Martin looked dead, man. He looked bad. You know what I'm saying? He looked drained. He looked exhausted. He looked dehydrated. He didn't look like he did in a press conference or like he did days before the fight. And if you notice, it seems like every fighter that has to come down to 135 to fight Tank, for some reason, and I'm guessing it's the rehydration clause. You know what I'm saying? Same thing happened with Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? And many other fighters that come down to fight Tank, they just, when it's time to get in the ring. Now, mind you, days before the fight for the weigh-in and everything, Tank even looks skinny. Tank even looks tired. Tank even looks a little bit, they get the eyes is sunken in. They got the shadows under the eyes because the eyes been sunken in because of whatever they're doing to make weight, right? But soon after they make weight and it's time to blow back up, Tank always looks like he's supposed to look. Everybody else, they got that zombie look, homie. Yeah, man. Terrible work. Salute. This is gonna be a quick live, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out crossing state lines at all times. Actually had a little situation with the truck. You feel what I'm saying? So, I'm down for a couple days. I'm out here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville, Tennessee. I want to say Knoxville, Tennessee is full of dog fur having Neanderthals. Knoxville, Tennessee is full of them dog. Everybody got dog fur. And I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's strong. I don't want to just call it racism. I wanna take it a step further and say that the dog fur connection out here is strong. One person with a head full of dog fur connecting with another person with a head full of dog fur. You got to be careful out here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville, Tennessee. because the dog fur coalition might run down on you. And I just wanted to throw that out there. Had a little issue with the truck. It wasn't holding air pressure for the brakes, so the brakes wasn't they wasn't functioning the way they needed to function. I got to this I don't know why I pulled into this TA station, but I pulled into a TA station, and I should have took it to a Love's. I should have stopped at a Love's. I love going to Love's, but stopped in the TA station and it's full of dog fur. I mean, it's a dog fur coalition. And I ain't talking about the pretty, the Labrador, I ain't talking about the golden retriever dog fur. I'm talking about that rusty outback dog fur. Everybody got it. The dirty, them dogs that look, them dirty dogs. And they tell me they gonna have something, they gonna handle it, they gonna take care of X, Y, and Z. And you know what they do? They don't take care of X, Y, and Z. So now I gotta stay here till Monday. The people that I do business with, they pay for the hotel, they pay for the Uber, they take care of all that. I ain't worried about that. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. So I did want to just tap in with y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? Tank, Frank, hell of a fight. And I want to say, I want to throw this out there as well. Supreme Science, man. What it do, my G? I see you in the chat. Got Supreme knocked your head off. Before I got it. I ain't even get to smoke your boots. I'm about to smoke your silly ass, boy. My shooter hit you. I ain't even. Look, I'm doing this with my finger. I'm doing this with my finger. I'm going. Goddamn, smoke your boots, and boom, Supreme. Salute the Supreme Science, baby. 777. You know what I mean? Yeah, I see you, man. I see you. We ain't waste no time. We not staying long. You know what I'm saying? This not one of them lives where we gonna run up the numbers. We gonna do it big. I just wanted to tap in because I did watch the fight. Yeah, I watched the fight from the bed, man. I didn't want to go out. I didn't really want to be here. Plus, I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna lay low, but I am gonna watch the fight. And yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? These dudes, Tank, Frank Martin. If Frank Martin had a chance to really do something, and I want to say this, even if Frank Martin didn't win, right? Frank Martin and Tank Davis, it sound right. It sound good. It's a good matchup. It's light skin, dark skin, so you got the colorism in there. And Martin bruised Tank up a little bit. He touched him up. I gotta give Frank that. You know what I'm saying? The first 4 rounds, everybody was looking like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like we was looking at Martin like, oh, okay, do that. And he touched Frank, he touched Tank up. But he got knocked into a whole nother, Tank knocked them into a whole nother galaxy. This nigga got knocked the fuck out, like Debo and them, like Friday. He got knocked out like Smokey. He got knocked the fuck out. It's over. It's over, homie. Salute, salute. What it do? So yeah, man, we ain't gonna do much. Yeah, man, it was a good fight. But one thing I will say too, it's not that it seems rigged, but I don't know, man. Like when I'm older, you know what I'm saying? So when I was older, man, we was watch these fights, you could really tell. It's just like now, it's just like the way they are able to maneuver through these fights. Um, it don't, who, it's like who Tank really fought. You know what I'm saying? Like Tank was supposed to fight Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson's. Like I would have rather seen Tank fight, Keyshawn, uh, Keyshawn Big Business, he from VA. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hey, salute to the chat, man. Salute to everybody that's locked in. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Supreme Science, man. We ain't staying long. We just in and out with this. Hey, look, nah, man. Hey, look, man, we in and out with this one. Hey, Supreme, man, I should be home in a few days. We gonna go live. It's a lot to talk about, and we really gonna run these numbers up. This just was a tap in, letting y'all know I see this. You know, the fight was on. You know, we out here in Knoxville, Tennessee, with the dog fur coalition everywhere. This is just a chat to let y'all know that I'm watching. And not only am I watching the fight, but I'm watching you YouTubers. I'm watching the YouTube streets. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. It's dead in these YouTube streets when Grown Man Business TV ain't going live. It's dead in these YouTube streets when Grown Man Business TV ain't putting that content out. It's dead in these YouTube streets, homie. So from this king size, from me to you, big salute. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you do what you do. Make sure you get it how you live. Right now, we trucking. I'm gonna tell you something. I want to leave you with this. So I was hungry earlier. I've been eating clean, right? Since I've been eating clean, I had a craving today for like some biscuits and shit. I wanted some biscuits. And right where the truck is at, it's a Bojangles right there. So I said, okay, cool. I'm gonna go get me a biscuit. I'm gonna eat me a biscuit or two from Bojangles. So I get to the Bojangles. I order the biscuits, and then I say, "Where's the sides at?" And on the and on the board right there, it said, he said, "No, there ain't those sides. We call them fixins." Fixins. I look up there, instead of it saying sides, it said fixins. That's how country it is. This is where I'm at in the mountains, where they call sides fixins, my nigga. It just is what it is, man. Fuck you want me, hey Chief, let me ask you a question, man. What do it matter if you can see in my, why you want to look in my eyes, homie? You see what I'm saying? Like, what do it matter if you, why you want to be able to look? See, that's what I'm telling you. When you close your mouth and you open your ears and you let these people talk, you ain't got to call them nothing. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. They gonna in due time expose the rainbow coalition that they run with. They going sometime. It's only a matter of time for they show you who they really are. You got something on this app with the name Chief. Now he done put Chief on his name because he wants you to think that he a big chief, but really he a saucy Santana. Because he can't hide his saucy Santana ways. Because even though his name is Chief, he somehow want to look in the eyes of a grown man. He want to look directly into my eyes. Which I'm going to keep my eyes just like this, Chief, because I know you watching. And I don't want you looking into my motherfucking eyes. I don't want you gazing into my eyes, Chief. You at the wrong channel, Chief. You supposed to be at Saucy Santana and Lil Nas X. And yeah, you supposed to be over there with RuPaul. You supposed to be over there with the transmissions. And yeah, and the Transformers and Optimus Prime. You know who Optimus Prime. You supposed to be over there with Optimus Prime. I'ma keep my eyes like this because I don't want you looking. I don't want you gazing. Nah, I don't want you looking and gazing in my motherfucking eyes. I don't want you doing, nah. Nigga named Chief. When you ever heard a man named and I don't know, that's just giving the benefit of the doubt because you put the name Chief up there. But just because you put the name Chief up there don't make you a man. It don't mean you a man. Open your eyes for what, nigga? So you can look in them? You want to gaze in them, nigga? Nigga, fuck wrong with you, chief? Big salute to the chat, man. We gonna turn up. Hey, man, we definitely gonna turn up, man. I should be back at the big house in no time. I'll be back at the big house in no time, and we gonna turn up. Yeah, we gonna talk some shit. We gonna talk some shit. It's a lot to talk about. It's a lot going on in these YouTube streets. And I'm gonna tell you this. When grown man business is crossing state lines at all times, it get real boring on these YouTube streets. Yeah, nigga. Running your goddamn mouth. Nigga gonna type in the chat, talk about open your eyes. Nigga, for what? I could see if you had like a female. I could see if you was like a girl, like you had a girl name or something, nigga. It's a good, hey, good subject. Good question. You know, me and my dog was talking about that. Well, my uncle actually. Um, my uncle's wife, she does the scheduling for the NBA. She does the scheduling for, the NBA, and she does, so she's been working for the NBA for a long time. We was having a talk the other day because I was telling him, I said, man, they get game three, I'ma call sweep. And my uncle, he reminded me, this is a business. He just said, man, I highly doubt they get a sweep because this is a business. And the more games you get, the more money you make. And they make about, he was saying like 300 million, $400 million a game. Like they generate over $500 million per game with these finals. So I wasn't surprised when they got blown out and lost that game to Celtics, because they easily, yeah, FBA all day. You already know. Salute, Greg. They easily could have beat the Mavericks on their own court, but it's going to be more. It's more important for them to end the series on the Boston court. Boston is going to win, and it's more important for Boston. It's more important for ratings. It's more important. It's more important for the bigger good of the sport, for the more money, for the higher ups and the elites, for Boston to get that chip on their court in Boston. So it was only right that they threw that game. They didn't lose that game. They threw that game. Feel what I'm saying? Salute. Hey, yo, yo, hey, nah, I don't look at that nigga still sleep. What you talking about, Frank Martin? That nigga's on Mars. That nigga Frank Martin don't even know he just got in a fight. He think he don't know. Listen, son, come on, son. One thing I hate to say it, but one thing, yo, when you go down to Tank weight to fight Tank, he might possibly knock your soul. I done seen him do it so many. He's a Tank like 31. What he like 31 with like 29 knockouts or 28 knockouts. He's knocking motherfuckers out, B. This nigga is really powerful. So like I don't know, man. But yeah, man, they didn't lose that game. They threw that game. Or they definitely get in the ring. For sure, Buffalo Soldier. They definitely get in the ring. They'll do it in Boston. Boston is gonna be a sold out crowd. It's gonna be green and white confetti. Everybody's gonna be there. Larry Bird, all the legends that's alive are gonna be there. So it only made sense for them. They had to throw that game. They had to throw it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Frank had a chance. Jeep, you exactly right. Frank had a chance, man. Like the first four and a half, 5 rounds, I was like, damn, Frank about to, because this is the thing, Frank ain't as powerful as Tank, but he's a boxer. So he was like hitting Frank. He was hitting Tank. You know what I mean? He bruised him up a little bit. Tank don't get bruised up like that all the time. It was somebody else that bruised. I think it was Rolly that bruised him up. I think it was Rolly that bruised him up, but Tank Tank, he knocked homie the fuck out. You know, I think I'm gonna talk about that Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. I don't care who would win. I don't like the fact that Jake Paul is they lining him up with all these people. I don't like that, bro. Like all these black people, he's this white so-called white boy just knocking niggas out. Come on, man. Fight somebody your weight in your weight class that's your round, that's your age, that's a young ball just like you. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, what the fuck you look? He's fighting Mike Tyson, B. Mike Tyson is 60 years old. Like, I don't care. And this how great Mike Tyson is. He was so dominant as a boxer that at 60 years old, we just still his name still holds so much weight that it's like, yo, that's Mike. Nigga, that ain't Mike, nigga. This nigga Mike got hernias. This nigga Mike old, son. I don't think he should fight. Ain't no motherfucking way, man. Ain't no way Mike need to be getting in the ring with nobody, especially no motherfucking big ass white boy that's knocking niggas out. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Michael, so Mike is gonna put his whole legacy, and Mike done lost fights before. So it ain't like Mike was undefeated or nothing. We done seen Mike lose before, but come on, son. At 60 years old, if we see a white boy knock you the fuck out, come on, son. Ain't no coming back from that. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? Get your money. I understand this shit. But at the expense of what? At the expense of what we gonna talk about? I mean, I'll probably do a whole live on this, man, because it's like when I have conversations, they like, yo, but they gonna make millions of dollars. But at the expense of what? That's what I mean when I say, you know, the higher ups and the elites. That's what I mean when I say, you know, they always watching and they play chess at the highest level. So you saying he going, you know, I'm gonna make millions of dollars at the expense of what? At the expense of your legacy, at the expense of a black hero that he's like Mike Tyson's like a fucking black hero, and now you gonna have Jake Paul knock you out? Fuck out of here, man. Man. Mike need to go back to that farm, man, and he need to regrow the Mike Tyson punch out weed, and he need to take that shit to the next level, man. Like how you ain't got no money? How Mike need money? Mike got a whole fucking ranch where he growing pounds and hundreds of pounds of weed on it. Bro, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I ain't gonna lie. And I think like a lot of people is underestimating. I said the same thing like a couple of fights in, like, oh, dude, this nigga Jake Paul hit hard, yo. When he knocked that one black dude out, son, that's when I said to myself, like, this white boy a problem, bro. This white boy a problem, bro. Like, and y'all niggas always just be like, oh, nigga. Like I said, Mike Tyson name is powerful. That's how dominant he was. It's like Shaq, bro. Let me give you an example. Shaquille O'Neal, right? Shaquille O'Neal was so dominant in the NBA that even today, right, his name, when you say Shaquille O'Neal, when you say Shaq, it like mean dominance. But yo, the Shaq we looking at on TNT is not the Shaq that made that name, homie. So it's like, yo, we could put Shaq in, you know what I'm saying? You think we could just use Shaq? Shaq 7'3"? Man, Shaq got bad knees. Nigga, Shaq ain't the Shaq that we remember. Motherfucking Ant-Man a dunk on Shaq, put nuts in his mouth. You understand what I'm saying? Put nuts on his head. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, B. Like, you can't put Shaq in there with one of these young white boys and think that he just Shaq because that's like Mike Tyson's. Like, when we hear nigga Tyson, you ain't even gotta say Mike. Just be like, yo, Tyson, man. He heard Tyson going, nigga, Tyson? We ain't talking about the chicken. We ain't talking about motherfucking, come on, man. That name means something, but I'm looking at Mike and, bro, listen what I'm saying. This nigga Mike had a hernia or something. This nigga can't fight till November. Yo, bro, that nigga Jake Paul is 230 pounds, a young white boy, young dog fur. Jake Paul is 230 pounds of young Neanderthal. Come on, son. You don't want to fight no goddamn caveman, that nigga, no young ass caveman. You don't want to fight no young ass goddamn Sasquatch. Jake Paul is the ancestors of a Sasquatch. Y'all think, come on, man. Y'all niggas think Mike, man, y'all niggas crazy, man. Mike gonna, look, Mike gonna do all that wild shit in the beginning with the punches, Mike doing all that shit. Man, it's gonna be the 6th round. Mike gonna be tired, and Jake gonna fuck Michael up, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't heard nobody say this. You ain't heard nobody say this. That's another reason why you come to grown man Benny. Michael still smoking weed. So you think Michael ain't smoking weed? You think right now Michael training, but Michael ain't popping shrooms at night. He ain't taking pain pills. Michael body aching. Michael old, man. Mike old, man. He don't got it. He ain't just doing training. When that nigga go home at night, he popping mushrooms. He smoking reefer. He need to calm his nerves. His knee hurting, his back hurting, his legs hurting. All that shit look good in them videos when Michael doing all this shit, he punching the bag. You like, damn, Michael still got it, nigga. He still got it for 1 round. Michael still got it for 1 solid round of doing all that pump. You saw what happened when he fought Roy Jones. Come on, my nigga. Like, you gotta be realistic about this shit is not, and it's not a game. This Mike Tyson situation to me is not a game because I grew up in the Mike Tyson era. It's like watching a nigga dunk on Jordan. I'd be like, they were like Michael Jordan. I'm like, damn. But nigga, Jordan ain't Jordan right now, nigga. That ain't the Jordan that won 6 rings, niggas. That ain't Mike Jordan. That ain't MJ, cuz. That's like a whole nother man. So to put Mike Tyson in the ring, do what you want to do. I'm telling you, Jake Paul gonna fuck Mike Tyson up, son. I suggest y'all niggas need to sign a petition to keep Mike out that ring, son. Yo, that nigga is gonna smoke Mike Tyson, son. And that shit is fucked up to let black heroes fall like that, B. Jake is not a slouch. That nigga smoked that last black boy. Yo, listen. Yo, who was that last fight Jake Paul had, bro? The nigga mama was in the crowd. Yo, the last dude that fought Jake Paul, his mama was in the crowd. And that nigga Jake Paul knocked this nigga. And they was like, nah, ain't no faking no knockout like that, B. When a nigga punch you in your temple and your ass go black, nigga fell on his face. Boom. Like, yo, I watched this, son. The nigga like, oh shit. He was faking. Nah, ain't no faking. You can't fake that. When a nigga knock you out, like, yo, he knocked the nigga out in front of his mama, son. His mama was in the crowd, that black man. I don't remember who he was, yo. I forgot his name. He knocked the nigga out in front of his mama, B. And the nigga had white shorts on. I remember he had white shorts on. And I remember watching that, and I was like, that's wrong. That's when I knew in my head right there, oh, this what this white boy doing. They got the white boy knocking out niggas for the white people. Oh, the dog fur connection. So for the dog fur coalition, he knocking out niggas. They all having a good laugh out. And then and this gonna be the biggest mistake letting Mike Tyson get in that ring, because not just he gonna get knocked out, but now they gonna talk about it for 2 years about Mike Tyson getting knocked out. This nigga gonna go on a press run. He gonna do interviews talking about what it felt like getting in the ring and knocking out the great Mike Tyson. Salute, salute. So it's always racial, you know. See, one thing about me, which is one of the things that make me who I am, one of the things that make me the war general that I am, is that I'm not one of the foundational black Americans that you can tell not to make it racial. Because when you use racism, or you use racial, or you use these certain trigger words, it kind of makes the majority of black people, or the majority of the sheep, it makes them kind of fold up. So even though racism has been used against them, race has been used against them on every level. As soon as you reverse it and you tell them not to make it racial, they feel like a certain way. They get the feeling docile and they say, oh, okay, you're right. I don't wanna make nah, I'm the one that's here to tell you it's always been racial. See, and I know that. It's always every angle of this shit has been a racial angle. So when you tell me don't make it racial, right, it kind of makes me look at you a certain way. Like, why would you tell me that? I'm telling you, Jake Paul is a plant and been put in position to knock out black men. Who else has he been knocking out? Tell me that. Tell me this. What other athletes been getting in the ring with Jake Paul and getting their asses knocked out? What name the white boys that he knocked out. Name the Mexicans that he knocked out. Name anybody but dark black men that he been knocking out. They putting Jake. See, they always blind you with the smoke and mirrors. They always gonna blind you with the entertainment, with the industry. But behind all the bullshit, behind all the smoke and mirrors, what they doing is they saying, okay, we building Jake up and he knocking niggas out one by one. Black men too. Knocked the last black man out in front of his damn mama. Smoked them too. I'm talking. They ain't no faking getting smoked like that. Smoked his fucking boots. You feel me? Yo. So now you got to understand why Mike Tyson, even at his old age, and it's plenty of people that would generate this type of money. You know, Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia would generate more money than Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, because we would take Jake Paul and we would take Ryan Garcia, and that would actually be a real fight, my G. That ain't like a fucking exhibition. That's a real fight. But why Mike Tyson, even at his old age, even with his ulcers, even with his health and you know what I'm saying, he being 60 fucking years old, why Mike? Because Mike is a modern day urban hero. He's an urban legend. He's one of the guys in the black community that like it or not is an urban legend. Mike Tyson is a athlete that transcends generations. I didn't really want to get too deep, but you know you here. And if I don't care if it's 300 or if it's 35 people in the live chat, I'm gonna give you this game, raw and uncut. Michael, his legend transcends generations. His influence transcends generations. What that means is, back when Mike was young and he was boxing, it was people that was following him and people that was fans of him, and even when he got a little older, it was people that followed. After he went to jail, it was people that followed. After he beat his wife, it was people that followed. Now Mike then did all those wild things, and he's a old 60-year-old man. His name, his image, his likeness, Mike Tyson, is still generating millions of dollars. He's still able to sell marijuana. He's an urban fucking legend. But what happens when Jake Paul smokes Mike Tyson? What happens? It's called a transfer of energy. It's called a transfer of energy. And at this present moment, it's a transfer. It's a transfer of racial energy. So now you got the young Jake Paul smoking an old black man, an old fucking legend, Mike Tyson. Now, Jake Paul, come on, man. This shit is racial. It's deeper than rap. It's always been racial. Mike Tyson don't need to get in that ring, man. And I don't mean to make that so long-winded, but when Supreme Science asked me, it kind of, it triggered something in me, because I'm gonna do a whole live on it, but I've been wanting to kind of speak on that, because I ain't gonna lie, I will feel a way to see Mike get smoked, and they're gonna put the smoke and mirrors in front of you. Oh, that's Mike Tyson, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? Mike Tyson will get his ass whooped. Yeah, man. We light the night. This is light night. It's 1 in the morning. We ain't doing much. You know what I'm saying? We get them numbers though. You know, we go live and we get 300 people in the live chat. Easy, easy. We approaching 20,000 subscribers. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscriber button for sure. And my dog trying to let you live. Yeah, but with a name like Binky, I don't know, man. I'm cut from a different cloth, man. I was raised up under some real men, bro. So it'd be the slightest things about you, nigga. There's just your name is fucking Binky, bro. Your fucking name is Binky, bro. You know what I'm saying? Binky, bro. Like, man, I mean, like I was raised under some real thorough men, so a lot of the times I don't say much. I'm really watching you, bro. I'm really just observing and just peeping you out. You ain't even know it though. Supreme Science, that right there speak for itself. Supreme Science 777, that right there speak for itself. Before we even gonna have any interaction, and you know what I'm saying, you niggas don't even understand that. You don't even understand that your tag, your title is the first introduction, and your fucking name is Binky, homie. You know, Binky. I don't know, man. I know when it get late, it get weird in these YouTube streets. A lot of the times even if I'm am live at late night, I understand that after 12 o'clock it get freaky in these YouTube streets. After 12, 1 o'clock, it get real kinky and weird in these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? So niggas get to talking crazy. You get to looking at certain names and trolls, and you like the nigga name is Binky. What the fuck that mean? Put it in the live chat. What is that? What the fuck you doing? Is it a fucking pacifier? You suck it on a pacifier? If it is, the fuck. That's what what are you doing? What are you doing with the bank? What are you doing with the binky? What the fuck is wrong with that? Who thought of that, B? I didn't even get the chance to see the question that you asked because I saw your name first. I saw your handle first. I didn't even get to see the question. Put the question back in the chat. When you put the question back in there, then answer my question. What is the binky? What is that? What the fuck is that? Yeah, don't worry about it, man. You be alright. I ain't even gonna try to read your name. But see, this what you gotta understand, homie. And I want to be real. I want to be real. I like that. Don't do nothing to him. Supreme. What's his name? I ain't gonna try to pronounce your name, but the last two letters of your name is DJ. Right? Don't do nothing to him, Supreme. But I want to ask a question for you. Okay, I wasn't sure, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't sure if you was just goddamn get spooky out here. You know what I mean? Okay, random letters. Okay. Um, I want to be real. I want to keep it real gangster with you because you in the right place. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, man. Right? You said that's like if you judge me off the color of my skin and not off of what I'm saying. And I want to give you some real game. See, I want to take it to another level. I want to tell you that subconsciously, right? Subconsciously, you judge me by my skin. If you know it or not, you've already done it. You understand what I'm saying? It's so deeply ingrained in your people, that that you're gonna judge me off of my skin color off the rip. Then secondly, maybe you'll give a chance to what I'm saying, but you've already done that, even if you know it or not. You understand what I'm saying? uh, if you ask me, a lot of the times, most Caucasian people, they they will you guys, you don't even know that you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. A lot of the times, a white person could say some offensive shit or say some racial shit. They don't even really know that they're doing it until you have to tell them, like, yo, that's not it. When you say, that's like you judging me off you've already judged me off my skin color. I know, but the thing is, I know that. I accepted that because I know after you already judged me off my skin color, the way I articulate myself gonna make you, or it's gonna intrigue you enough to listen. And then if I was at the big house, I get to showing you the property and shit. And then after that, you're convinced. You're convinced. And see when it come to see, I already know what to do with y'all. So if I'm so a lot of the times when y'all come into the chat, y'all think I'm in an Airbnb, or y'all think it's X, Y, and Z because you didn't already judge me off my skin. You don't believe that it's capable, or that can be done. But I'm here to show you the other side of the coin, my G. You see the world how you think it is, and sometimes you see things that are not so. Who's to say it's not so though? If I see it, If I see it, then who are you to tell me that it's not so? If I see it and you don't, you know what I'm saying? So that's just more of perception. What your perception of reality is and what mine is. And I can't tell you that yours is wrong because I don't see it that way, if that makes sense. Okay. And I'll say this, random letters. I'll say this, right? I always let y'all know that it's always an exception to the rules. There are always a small exception to the rules. So when I'm talking about Neanderthals, when I'm talking about the Dog Fur Coalition, right? And I get to getting at them, that's because 98 or 99.9% of them are exactly what I'm telling them, and accusing them and pointing out what they are. But you're always going to have a small exception to the rules. That's why I never say all. If you notice on this channel, I never say all white people or all this person or all this, because it's never all. It's never all. But when you talk, when other races talk about black people, they always make it like it's all. They always use all. They always throw all of us in a category. I was talking to this African dude, and he was telling me, he was like, why do black people do this? And why is it that? And blah, blah, blah. And I was telling him, like, bro, I don't know no black person in my circle that I know personally gets food stamps, because we don't qualify, bro. We make too much fucking money to get food stamps or government assistance. But if I let you tell it, you think all black people, or the majority of black people, it's a very small percentage of black people that's able to get food stamps. I can dig that. Random letters, I can dig that. I can dig that. You know, with your forefathers doing what they did on this land, with your ancestors doing what they did on this land, I can 100% believe that you get judged by this color of your skin the same way we do. You understand what I'm saying? So I wouldn't disagree with that. I wouldn't. And then with the more of us waking up to what the true reality is, yeah, yeah. A lot of y'all, again, we looking at y'all, so that's just something you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? That's something y'all got to deal with. See, the difference is y'all being looked at because of the actions of your ancestors, the actions of your forefathers that trickle down into today's time. We solely got we solely got targeted for the color of our skin. See, y'all could never really understand what happened, what y'all did, what they did, bro. And this is what I always notice about like Caucasian people too. It's like y'all want to be discriminated against so bad. Y'all want to be able to say that y'all are discriminated against, that it's just it's reverse racism. It's like y'all always want to be, even in our hurt and our pain and the shit that go against us, y'all want that for yourself. Hey man, I've been discriminated against the color of my skin as well. Well, it ain't the same, brother. It ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? You can, two things can be right at the same time, and two things could be, you know what I'm saying, like the same thing, but not the same thing at the same time, if that makes sense. So yeah, you might be discriminated on, but it's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's reverse racism. Nah, it's not reverse racism. The shit we went through when we was just trying to mind our own business and build our own communities was racism. The shit y'all going through is because y'all done took advantage and y'all done raped and spoiled and took and pillaged the whole America. Y'all done went all across the world and took, stole, and killed and raped and pillaged the whole motherfucking world. Now the shit turn. Now it's starting to. Yeah, the rabbit got the gun. You know what they say? It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. So now the rabbit got the gun. Now y'all talking about, oh, we being racism. Hey, bruh. Your ancestors, let me tell you something, man. Your ancestors didn't kill and rape and pillage this land for you to be crying. Imagine that. Your ancestors did all the shit they was doing, raping women, feeding babies to the alligators, hanging black men, castrating black men, stealing, all the shit they did just for down the line, right? A couple of generations down the line, their ancestors be crying about racism towards them. Imagine that shit. Imagine how your fucking ancestors feel that you on the live stream with a black man and you telling a black man that you have been discriminated against. They be calling you, they be like, yo, these niggas is soft, these niggas done got pussy. Y'all and your ancestors were savages. They'll run down in the city, they'll get rid of everything, my G. Everything. They rolling over in their grave at the fact that y'all done let us catch up with, that y'all done let us, y'all done dropped the ball. Y'all done fumbled America. White people, bro. The fucking president is Joe Biden. He's probably related to you somehow. These motherfuckers is all kin up, dog fur coalition. You feel me? Your ancestors didn't steal this land for you to be telling me you being discriminated against. Your ancestors didn't rob, pillage, rape, slaughter on this land for 3 generations down the line for y'all to be crying about reverse racism towards y'all. Fuck is they talking about, me? Yeah, well, you know, imagine that. Imagine that. And I'll say this, man. I understand that, man. You don't have, you're just trying to make it like anybody else, man. But that ain't what your ancestors fought for. They didn't fight for you to just be making it like anybody else. They didn't kill. They didn't savage. They didn't do all those things for you to just be making it. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? When they say don't make it about race, I got to make it about race. When you walk into a building, you could go, listen, let me tell you something. You can go to you can go to Walmart right now, buy a pair of khakis, buy a button-up shirt, wet your dog fur, slick your dog fur back like that, and you can go get a job anywhere. And I tell white homeless people that all the time. How the fuck is you white and homeless in America, my G? The land your ancestors killed for, you mean to tell me? Shit. You feel me? You feel me? Supreme. So you got. Oh, salute to the chat, man. We ain't doing much. We just bullshit. But I like that. You know what I'm saying? Random letters. That's just what I seem to call you. Cause that what your name is. They got the game messed up. Supreme. I like your style though. You know what I'm saying? The one thing for sure, two things for certain. Um, I gotta make sure I let my shooters know. Hold up, don't touch him. Cause they'll bust your head, but I can't get your ass out there. Once they put your ass in the black hole, I can't get you out. Motherfucker, hey, look, people be in my DM on Instagram like, yo, your people they shot me out. I can't. Whoa, whoa. I'm like, bro, I can't get y'all the black hole. I don't know how to get you out of there. Yeah, you gotta make another channel. Make another channel, man, cause you ain't gonna be able to be in the live chat. My people that hit you, I can't get you out the black hole. I don't know how to get you out the black hole, man. Yeah. Change your name up. You know what I'm saying? So I can have something to call you. But yeah, man, salute. I appreciate it. And I say this too, right? Let me put this out there too, cause I like to talk my shit. Cause that's just what I'm gonna do, right? But when it comes to this land, black and FBA, right, foundational Black Americans and Caucasian people, white people are way more united than they want you to believe. Cause see, it's nothing wrong. I'm gonna talk my shit. And Billy Bob, when he get around his people, or when he's doing, if I get to asking Billy Bob certain questions, Billy Bob gonna talk his shit too. He don't mind having dog fur. He don't mind that he got Neanderthal genetics. He don't give a fuck. That's what he is, and he love his people, and he gonna respect me because I love my people. But when it comes to America, it's black and it's white, bro. And I know that shit sound crazy. Um, it's like two brothers, right? You got that one brother, that older brother that kind of beat you up and shit. He's bigger than you, so he beat you up and shit. And he treats you a certain way. But then when you try to leave, he don't want you to leave. When it's time for you to move out, he cry. It's time for you to go to college, he cry. Whole time he was whooping you, told you get out his room, told you he didn't want to be around you. And then when it's time for you to go off to college, he crying and shit, cause he really love you. He really miss you. That's kind of the relationship. When it comes to this soil, black and white people are more united than they want you to believe. And I'm gonna tell you this. It's gonna be a civil war on this land before there's World War IV or a global war. It's going to be a civil war on this land. And I'm going to talk about that. When I get back to the big house and when I get back to the house, we're going to have a real conversation about that because the smoke and mirrors. I always talk about the smoke and mirrors. Oh, Russia's over there in the water, and Russia's over there by Cuba, and Russia got ships and blah, blah, blah. They got you looking at fucking Russia, and they got you looking at the Ukraine, and the whole time they bringing soldiers over here because it's going to be a civil war in America. I mean, it's going to be a war on this land, and and trust me, trust and believe, all the niggas and all the white people with guns is going to line up, bro. I know a lot of white people. That's why I talk my shit how I talk it, because they laugh at me at the same time. They respect when I talk that shit. They don't respect you niggas who get to talking like, oh yeah, what's going on, man? Everything all right? They really don't respect when you try to talk like them. They really don't respect when you try to engage in their culture and you try to marry they women and you try to fuck on them and you try to get with what they got, because they got problems too. White people is just trying to make it just like niggas is. But when the war break out, oh, I'm gonna tell you something. I got some white boys out in Texas, boy. I mean, some white boys out in Florida that they go to the gun show every goddamn month. And when I tell you they got grenades, they got this, they got C4, they got guns, they got 100,000 ammo. When the war break out, they gonna say, hey, GMB, what you need? You need something? Hey, GMB, man, do you need something? Oh, we got plenty of rations. You and your family is good with us. And it's gonna be a war on real foreigners, the Africans, the Venezuelans, all these motherfucking Ukrainians and all these motherfuckers, the Chinese people, they all over here. They already over here. The enemy is already on American soil. We don't need to bond together. We don't need to band together. We already band together. See, when you listen to CNN and you listen to Fox News and you listen to the Breakfast Club and you listen to all these bullshit news outlets, they gonna make you think that it's a race thing. But when the shit hit the fan, what you gotta know is white people, they secretly love niggas. And we rock with y'all, but we just need y'all to understand we are not the same. We need y'all to understand we don't drink milk in the fucking morning. We don't drink dog. We listen, man, we don't drink cow milk. We love y'all. We love white people. We've been through the fucking shit. We went through we know all the bad things. We've been through it. But we need y'all to address that y'all ancestors did that. And then we need y'all to pay us our motherfucking money. We fuck with y'all. We love y'all. But we need our motherfucking money. Do you understand that? So it's always gonna be a race thing. And when it's time for we not drinking goat milk. We not drinking what motherfucking animal you know on this earth, and what organism you know on this earth drinks the breast milk from another animal? See, that's some white people shit, and that's okay because y'all do have dog fur. You know, y'all do have Neanderthal genetics. Y'all have cavemen. See, again, like trying to convince us that we was cavemen and shit. White people, we wasn't cavemen. You was, nigga, I don't got a lick of hair on me. How the fuck was I supposed to, how was I living in the cage? I ain't got hair. White people, y'all got hair all over. This shit is hairy. So when the shit hit the fan, when the alarm go off, when the shit break off in America, you're gonna see white people and black people lined up. You're gonna see white people and black people going to war together. You're not gonna have to tell us to band together. We already band together, especially against some motherfucking foreign ass. You nigga, what? You from Venezuela, bitch? Hey, you from where you from? The Ukraine? Hey, nigga, you from China? You Chinese? What side you on? What side you on? You ain't gonna have to ask that when it comes to black and white people, because this is our land, black people, and white people feel like this is their land because they put work in. I'm gonna say I will give white people that. White people are foreigners, but you know what? White people shed blood on this land. They killed on this land. They stole and raped and pillaged on this land. It's only right that they feel like a part of this shit is theirs. It's just a few things we need y'all to do that got to happen in due time. We don't drink goat milk. We don't drink cow milk. Bitch, we don't drink milk. The fuck you drinking? They got you drinking cow milk, homie. You waking up in the goddamn morning drinking cow milk. We not cavemen. You got to separate us, respect us, and pay us our motherfucking reparations money. Yeah. He talking about it in the chat. What Stone Chest talking about? This nigga said, take off your do-rag. Why is you cause Stone Chest, I'ma take it to a man, homie. Why do you want to see under my motherfucking do-rag, man? It's waves and everything up under this motherfucking do-rag, boy. And I did put the do-rag on a little tight tonight. I didn't mean to. I didn't really mean to. But it is what it is. It ain't that tight, cause it ain't that tight. It's tight enough, but it ain't that motherfucking tight. But I did put the do-rag on a little tight tonight. I see it's a little low tonight. That motherfucker You feel me? Nah, it is reparations, nigga. Yeah, it's reparations. Or that money coming. Cause it's gonna be a war. Oh, you need to know something. I want you to know something. Let's just say the reparations don't come. Let's say they play with the money. Let's just say they play with the money. Y'all don't want us against y'all when the war take off. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Caucasian people ain't never wanted war with us. Yeah, I'm tired, man. I'm just talking shit now. You know what? This how much you owe. Look, we gonna, you know, the same way you pay taxes to NASA, the same way you pay taxes and you sending money to the Ukraine, the same way you've been sending money to all these places with your taxes, you gonna pay reparations out your motherfucking taxes. Goddamn, if your ass white, yeah, gotta pay reparations to black people. Yeah. Hey, if you checked off Caucasian on the box at your job, and that's what you identify as Caucasian white, your motherfucking ass gonna pay reparations. And if you don't want to pay reparations, then you need to your white ass, then your white ass need to identify as Mexican, Asian, black. Well, Asian people gonna pay reparations. Y'all gonna help pay reparations. Mexicans too. So if you don't want to pay reparations, you need to identify as black on your job application. If you don't go, when you go to your job application and you go to get a job, you need to check African American. And I bet your white, and that's the only way your white ass ain't gonna pay reparations. And you Mexican, yeah, gonna pay reparations to black people. Okay, I got it. Yeah, as a Mexican, you gonna pay reparations. I don't care what you is. Anything other than black, yeah, paying reparations to black people. Yeah, I'm fucking with Trump. It's a good question. All right. Yeah, Mexicans gotta pay up money. What the fuck Mexicans think they got out of it? Y'all thought y'all got away? Give a fuck who it is. Everybody, Africans. Yeah, anything. Yeah, exactly. Anything other than black. I'm gonna get yeah, as African, you gonna pay. Cause you ain't that. You African, nigga. Yeah, Africans. Yeah, hell yeah, Africans. Real Africans. Hell yeah, yeah, gonna pay. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we getting money, but it is what it is. We gonna get more money. Yeah, we gonna get more money. Hell no, I ain't from Africa. And I ain't no motherfucking African American nigga. Feel me? I'm not no African American. So yeah, yeah. Well, my people is from South Carolina. Geechee. Shajoy, what it do? What it do? See you in the chat. We just talking. We just bullshitting late night shit. Yeah, yeah. Yo, I'm gonna say that. Like, yo, yo. I'm gonna tell you right when you go through like tap on somebody live, right, and you just start strolling up. You scroll up, and you go to mad different live chats, and you will see some of the wildest shit. Yo, YouTube is a wild place, B. Man, shit is wild. Bro, it gets crazy. Yeah, looking like, yo, yeah, man, I be saying the same thing. I start looking, the names be crazy. I'm like, these niggas, man, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, man. You know what I'm saying? All the grown men that's standing on grown man business. All the grown men that's putting in that work, putting in that time, making it happen, putting in those sacrifices. One thing for sure, two things for certain, man. One thing, I always tell like my daughters and just women when you're talking to them that uh, you know, it's nothing you could do that could compare to being a man. You understand? And it's the same thing as it's nothing we can do that can compare and make us equal to women. You know, understand what I'm saying? Like pushing out a whole fucking baby, a whole human out your vagina. Like I seen my daughters born when I saw my first child born. I knew for a fact that if I was a woman, I would never have children. I would never have children. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's the same thing with men. It's nothing you could do to ever make you equal to a man. The sacrifices that we make are just it's unlike any other. I'll say that. It's unlike any other. The sacrifices that a real man is going to make, the sacrifices that a real man is going to put himself through to make sure everything goes the way it's supposed to go, to make sure everybody else's life is grand. You understand what I'm saying? A grown man to go to work, he'll bust his ass at work, or he'll start a business, or he'll create revenues or cash flow, right? And then salute for that $2, appreciate that, right? And then after doing that, could hear somebody breaking in the house. A grown man gonna go downstairs, win, lose, or draw. If your wife wake you and say, oh, grown man business TV, wake up. What's going on, baby? What the fuck going on? What's the problem? It's somebody downstairs. I heard something. I'm telling you, it's somebody in the house. That mean I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna put you and the baby in the closet, I'm gonna go downstairs and win, lose, or draw. I'm either gonna kill or I'm gonna die about whatever going on. I'm either gonna kill or I'm gonna die about protecting this. See, that's what I'm talking about when I say that the sacrifices are like none other. So I want to give a big salute to all the grown men in the building. I want to give a big salute to all the fathers out there that's putting in that work, that's grinding, that's making this shit look easy, that's making sure everybody that fall under their wing is good. You understand what I'm saying? I wanna give a huge salute to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to know that from one grown man to another, from one big dog to another. You understand what I'm saying? I see you and I salute you. And Grown Man Business TV is one of those channels that's gonna champion that, that's gonna salute that, that's gonna let you know that even though you might not feel like you being appreciated, even though you might not feel like nobody see you, you might not feel like you getting the response that you want from all the work and all the pain that you putting in. Grown men, big dogs understand that you don't get those flowers until you land in the casket. You don't get the real recognition from all the work that you put in until you dead and you gone. And then they can feel that your presence ain't there, and they can say, damn man, my daddy was like that. My daddy really, yeah, that's when you know. So just keep putting that work in. See, we not like women. So on Father's Day, we don't look for the biggest gifts. We don't look for all the extras on Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? We just look for the respect. We look for the admiration. We look for the hugs and the love, and let us know that we did that. You know what I'm saying? When it come to women, we got to give y'all something. We already, as men, we already know. Yeah. Hey, Drew, I be seeing you in the chat too a lot, man. You fuck with grown. Make sure you must be subscribed to the channels, Drew, cause you always come in the chat and you always talk about yapping, but you like this yapping. You be over this motherfucker. You like for some, cause if you know if it's only Gap, and I don't know why I see you in the chat so much. But even that, your name is Drew. I'm gonna automatically give you the benefit of the doubt and figure that you a grown man. So salute, big salute. That's one of the reasons why I built this channel. That's one of the reasons why we growing organically. Cause this is grown man business, nigga. Don't ever, just know, man. Yeah, just know. Yeah, I did put that motherfucker on a little tight. That motherfucker tight, you hear me? That motherfucker on tight, you hear me? It's good. You know what I mean? Moon trip. You know what I mean? It's motherfucking waves up under that hole. Don't worry about it. The wave at the later at the motherfucking later waves down, you feel me? Shit was getting out of hand, baby. That's crazy. Oh shit. That's crazy. She said, gorgeous. That's ill. Nah, that shit it's at a truck stop. I took it to a truck. I pulled it into a truck like a mechanic, like a truck stop. Where they got a mechanic. So I'm like 5 minutes. I'm like 5 minutes away. Um, yeah. I'm like 5 minutes away from the truck. K Road Gaming. What's this channel about? Alright, so what I would suggest you do, K Road Gaming is I would suggest that you go uh check out a couple of my live streams. Check out my last pre-recording. That's one of the main things this channel is about. That whole video is about dog fur. It's about it's about dog fur, and it gives you examples of dog fur. And yeah, K Road Gaming. Salute Fort Worth, Texas. Oh, I got some people out there in Fort Worth, Texas, man. So salute to Fort Worth, Texas. I got some, and again, my homie that's there in Fort Worth, Texas, he sell double XL bullies. Got nice big ass house just like mine's. You feel what I'm saying? Range Rovers. Niggas is, so just check out, a little bit of the content, man. If you like it, come make sure you subscribe to the channel so that in my next live stream while I'm at the big house, I can see you in the chat. You can let me know, hey, I'm rocking with you, GMB TV. I subscribe to the channel, and we'll go from there. Kratos, what's that? I want to be Kratos. What is that? This nigga's bugged out. Jessica, salute, love, appreciate that. K Roll Gaming, appreciate that, homie. You already know. Supreme, and I don't play no video games, man. So I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. But salute the people that play video games. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you definitely gotta respect that game and shit. It's a lot of money to be made in that. A lot of money to be made, so I gotta respect it. But I don't play no games. I wouldn't know. So learn something new every day. Kratos, okay. Hey, nigga, watch your motherfucking mouth, nigga. Watch your motherfucking mouth. See what I'm saying? See how I did that? Watch your mouth. I like that. What's that? Quadruple, triple K, all them K's. Yeah, K, yeah. Yeah. So a unicorn, salute. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. Big salute to all my new investors, all the new subscribers. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. We approaching 20,000 subscribers as we speak. Yeah. It just sound funny as hell. You look like the type of guy that has 5+ women that want him. I look like that. Okay. You want to see my head, man? Maybe next time. I'm laying the waves down. It's high tide right now, so I got to keep the waves laid down. You know what I'm saying? Because right now it is high tide. You know, it is high tide. Feel me? So I got to tame these waves, man. Keep these waves laid down. You feel me? Yeah, that was crazy, nigga. MJ, what it do? Yeah, man, we ain't doing much. MJ, what it do? What it do? Wisdom B, what it do, my G? Where we? Yeah, man. You know, I was talking about that, man. Tanks. You know, it's crazy, Wisdom. Hey, look, me and my cousin was talking about the fight, right? He asked me who I'm going for. I'm like, I'm going for Frank Martin. He like, fuck it, put some money on it, right? He said that shit fat. Put some money on it. Just bet. I'm like, nah. I'm going for Frank, but I can't bet against Tank. That shit feel like betting against Floyd Mayweather, nigga. Like, I ain't betting against Tank with no money, and I'm glad I didn't, cause he knocked homie. Hey, yo, that shit was terrible, bro. Hurt my heart. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm surprised. I'm surprised my phone ain't ring. It's late. I'm gonna get a call tomorrow from my cousin. I was praying Frank was gonna beat Tank, cause I would have called my cousin tonight. Nigga. I would have called that nigga tonight. He wouldn't have answered the phone. No, I would have called that nigga tonight if Tank would have lost. Frank did his thing. I said that. You know what I'm saying? You see Tank. You see touch Tank up. It was be. I'm gonna say this again because I said it early in the chat. Right? Tank Frank didn't even have to win. He didn't even necessarily have to win this fight. If Frank would have took Tank all the way to the 12th round and he would have lost by a unanimous decision, they would have been calling for a rematch. Guaranteed. They would have been calling for a rematch. Um, Bro, you the second person that said that. That's funny as shit. Hey, chill out. Hey, where's the chill out, man. I think somebody else said that shit in the chat and got their head blown off. Talking about what we talking about you resemble the guy that was fighting. I'm like, what? Come on, man. These niggas be reaching, bro. Come on, where's the B? These niggas be reaching, bro. Yes, I look like, come on, man. That nigga's crazy, man. I don't look nothing like that man, cop. That was funny as shit. I fuck with Frank. He good, yeah, he good. He a G, but I don't look me. That nigga's buggy. Nigga. We don't look nothing like each other. Yeah, man. He touched Tank up. He touched Tank up, and I'm gonna tell you something. They told Tank that somebody said something in the same in resemblance, said, "Yo, you gotta knock this nigga out, cause he touching you up. He looking good from the first to the fourth, fifth round." I'm happy. I'm like, yeah. And on the scorecards, he was winning. This nigga was winning. That's how nice Frank nice, bro. You know what I'm saying? And on the scorecards, Frank was winning. He was touching Tank up. He had that nigga he had Frank, he had Tank cheek all swollen and shit. He got his eyes all swollen. Like that nigga was touching Tank up, bro. But when you get knocked out like that, man, you get knocked like that, or you get knocked out the way he got knocked out, it's over. It's game over. They get nothing to talk about. It's not even a fucking option. It's nothing to talk about after that. I was like, damn, I had just started getting my hopes up because I'm like, man, if he could, listen, if he could just drag Tank to the 12th round, fight this nigga, jab him, stay away from him, fight him, engage with him. You know, these dudes is dehydrated when they get in the ring with Tank. They overly dehydrated because of that hydration clause. And I don't like that shit, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, I don't have, when I told people I was going for Frank, they was treating Tank like he was Mayweather. Anybody I told I was going for Frank wanted to bet money. And that's how I was with Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the Mayweather shit. So, anytime I would like be around Mexicans, 'cause I used to work around Mexicans. Anytime I was around Mexicans and Mayweather was fighting like a Mexican, they always went for the Mexican. So I'd be like, oh, you going with Carnell, you going with this, you going with that? Bet me 400, bet me 500, bet me 300. Yo, and I used to kill their ass. So I won't go and bet against Tank, but I would definitely rooting for Frank, man. But the way he got knocked out, that shit done. Bro, chill out, man. Yeah, the way he was rooting for Frank, that shit is over. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, son. I'm starting to become a believer, man. This nigga Tank is 31 and what's Tank record? Tank like 31 and 28, 31 and 27. This nigga knocked out almost everybody he ever fought, bro. This nigga Tank, man. I really wanted that nigga to lose. I ain't no, I ain't hating, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted Frank to. I wanted this nigga is 30 and 28. He just won tonight. That's he's 31 now, right? Or is this his 30th fight? Yeah, Santa Cruz. Yeah. Santa Cruz. He's the young. He like the pit bull dude, right? The low. Cause that one Mexican got his ass killed. I ain't gonna lie. That's like one of the greatest knockouts in boxing history. When Javante hit that Mexican boy with that uppercut and the nigga fell under the belt buckle, that nigga like he died for like 20 minutes. This nigga was dead. When he hit that nigga with that upper, yo, that nigga, that nigga Tank smoked that Mexican boots, man. He smoked his boot. He like, yo, that shit was, yo, bro. That might, bro. Damn, we got who gonna beat Tank, man? Who gonna get this nigga? He got to go down. He got to fall, man. I was about to say something to you, Haley, but I'm gonna let you ride. I ain't got no advice for you tonight. I was gonna say something. I had some. I had the trigger. I was about to pull the trigger on. Yeah, I had something for you, but I'm gonna spare you tonight because I don't want to be. It's too late. I don't want to put no bad energy. I was gonna say some wild shit to you though. I swear, I promise you, I was about to say some wild shit to you. Yeah, no disrespect taken, man. You know what I'm saying? It's late. Uh, I was screaming at the fight. I took a hot shower. I'm pretty tired. Had a long day, so my eyes might be a little chinky, right? But let me tell you something, man. What's your name? What's your name again? Respectfully, Faz Bear Broski, whatever, right? Your name is Broski. Don't worry, man. Don't worry about how I look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Haley, I was about to, I was gonna say some wild shit to you. Yeah, man. I'm definitely a king, man. Bed is definitely comfortable. Yeah, no. Yeah, all good, my G. Yeah, man. I'm just laid back, man. Tonight we ain't doing nothing crazy. Like I was telling Supreme, man. Supreme was in here. I was telling him, we ain't running no numbers up tonight. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to tap in with y'all, man. It's been a few minutes. I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville. Shit is crazy. Yeah, not tonight. I don't feel like giving advice tonight. Yeah, this is not the night for that, man. And it's crazy, right? Some wild shit came in my brain before advice came to it. That's how I know I ain't in the mood. Cause I was about to say some wild shit, but because I'm a grown man, I stop myself. I practice discipline, and I practice yeah, I practice discipline, and I spared you. Yeah, yeah, that was a good fight, man. That's why, yo, wisdom, man. Yo, I was saying to myself, perfect. Devontae Davis, Frank Martin. It's almost like Frank Sinatra, right? So perfect with the names, right? Then you got light skin, black skin, so you got a little colorism in there, right? You got two dogs that want to go at it, right? And I was saying to myself, if Frank could just fight this dude and like make it look good to the 12th round, and even if he lose by unanimous decision, right? Even if he loses by unanimous decision, we would want to see a rematch. He would get another bag. He get another bag. We want to see him go against Tank again. Tank, you almost lost that one, man. He took you to the 12th round and he was whooping you. And look at your face, my knee. And look at your face. He was touching you up, my G. Like, you run that shit back. And I think, and I truly believe, like, either somebody told Tank that, man, you losing on the scorecards, or Tank figured that out in his mind, and he smoked his boots. Because after a knockout like that, now we ain't got to talk about the rematch. We ain't got to talk about nothing, nigga. You crazy? Nigga, get your head. The kid was killed you, B. Hey, B, when he knocked you out, hey, Frank, when he knocked you out, son, he almost killed you, B. Your ass went to the afterlife. Nigga, see your motherfucking ass went to the afterlife when he smoked your boots. Yeah, hey, bro. Ain't not, don't get back in the ring. You had brain damage, man. Yeah, gonna have brain damage. Yeah, man, you smoked his motherfucking boots, man. Yeah, Frank Knight, man, yeah, got knocked out. Hey, we don't want to now. We don't want to see no rematch. It's nothing to talk about. You had your shot. You blew it. You had your fucking shot, Frank Martin, to do what you needed to do. I was backing you. A lot of us was behind you. We was rooting for you, and you went in there. You went in there, and you look good for the first couple rounds, 3, 4, 5 rounds. You look good, and here we go. Here we go with the Tank Show. The motherfucking Tank Show. Motherfucker was dead. He knocked your motherfucking ass out. All right, when I get off this live, I'm gonna go watch it again. Hey, when I get on this live, but we rewind it back, and I'm gonna wind it right where he knocked your motherfucking ass with that. Yeah, man, he knocked it. Man, this nigga Tank was knocking the spirit out these niggas. This nigga Tank knocking the soul. When motherfucker fall down like that, he dead. Frank Monnier was dead for 3 minutes. Yeah, you're Frank Martin. Frank Martin, I would, listen to me. Frank Martin, when you wake up, I'm gonna let you know your motherfucking ass was dead for 3.5 minutes. Your ass was dead, bro. When a motherfucker fall, listen, when a motherfucker fall like that, bro, they dead on it. They dead. They body, everything dead. The spirit knocked out on them. The spirit came back, and it got down. Your heart started beating again. We was able to sit you up. Hey, Frank, you all right? Hey, you was just in a fight with Tank. Oh, yeah, you don't remember. Man, motherfucking brain damage, man. Just when I said to myself, yeah, we got one. Frank, take his ass to 12 round. Frank, dude, keep doing it. I had just said, keep doing what you're doing, Frank. Bloop. Not the motherfucker. I said, keep doing what you're doing, Frank. Man, come on, man. God damn. When is we gonna get somebody that want this shit? I ain't gonna lie, man. Let me say, I want to say this, right? That 135 area is a weird weight. Imagine being 135 pounds. Nigga, I would be fucking dead. I'd be like a zombie, bro. If I was 135 pounds, bro. God damn. I probably wouldn't be able to fight neither, man. 100, that's a weird weight, bro. Tank dominating that shit. 135 pounds. You got, even if you were a little nigga, you had to lose a lot of weight, bro, to get to 135 pounds, bro. Your ass would be skinny as fuck. Imagine if you imagine if you went down to 135 pounds right now. Your motherfucking ass would be skinny as hell, bro. I'm talking skinny, and then you be motherfucker, your ass be sick, your ass go to 135 pounds. That's some scary. That's a scary weight to think. That's a scary, bro. Nigga, what? And I ain't even like the bro. So yeah, man, he definitely, yeah, man, that shit's scary, man. So listen, man, yo, it is, man. Like, and again, like I said in the beginning of this live, man, if you notice, everybody tank fight, they look like zombies and shit. It's like that weight they tried to come down, or they tried to figure out how to get to this weight. And hey, listen, man, it's your boy Grown Man Business TV. Big salute to everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You can tap in. You already know how I do. I'm tired of this morning. I'm about to lay down. I'm about to close these motherfuckers. I'm about to call it a night, man. Yeah, Tank dangerous, bro. That nigga's scary. I want somebody to whoop Tank so bad, bro. It ain't hating, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to sound like I'm hating, but I want somebody to whoop this nigga. I don't want somebody to whoop this. My cousin gonna call me tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to goddamn talk to this nigga. Man, he gonna be trying to give me motherfucking boxing lessons and lectures like he said, like he a motherfucking trainer or coach. That's how the nigga gonna try to talk to me tomorrow, cause Frank got his silly ass knocked out. This nigga gonna call me tomorrow trying to talk to me like he a motherfucking coach or something, like he know what's gonna happen. Shit, bullshit, man. But yeah, man, listen, man, you already know what time it is. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You know, you can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Just straight off the bricks into the bottles. I'm talking straight off the bricks into the bottles. I'm talking about that raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. Yeah. We ain't sugarcoat nothing. We ain't dressing nothing up. We gonna get it to you straight raw. You understand me? Appreciate that wisdom. You too, man. Enjoy the rest of the night. Y'all be safe out there. Everybody, stay motivated, stay inspired, stay inquisitive. You understand? Stay vigilant. You understand what I'm saying? Keep your eyes open at all times. You know what I mean? And just understand that, you know, standing on grown man business and being a great father, being a great husband, being a great brother, being a great uncle, being a great cousin, being whatever you are. It takes a lot of gumption, and just always understand that the right person is watching, the right energies is watching, so it'll all come back tenfold. You feel me? Yeah, Nicole, that's the cue. You already know. You know what I'm saying? That's the cue. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. What you talking about? Hold on, let me check. Are you trying to join a panel? You in these YouTube streets for real. What's your name? Furlough? You in the YouTube streets for real. Yo, son. This nigga says that any panels to join. Yo, this nigga said is there any panels to join? Hey, bro, this nigga is crazy, son. Yo, bro, these YouTube niggas is crazy as fuck, man. Word. These niggas crazy, man. Hey, salute to the nigga. Hey, yo, Furlough, man. Salute to you, man. Say something to the channel. Make sure you locked in, kid. Appreciate that. This one stay with me. I take it off though sometimes. I take a shower and shit. But this one, this is the one. You know what I'm saying? shit. Why you? Come on, my nigga. Come on, man. This nigga be sick. Nigga, the hospital. Where the fuck hospital you know got pillows like this? Where the fuck hospital you been to where a bed look like plush like this, nigga? You ain't even, nigga, you ain't been to a motherfucking hospital. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look at the pillows that I'm laying on. Appreciate that, Nicole. Thank you so much. This nigga is crazy, man. Egyptian, nah. I'm not that. Yeah. Anton. I like Anton. I like Anton Daniels content, man. I rock with him. You know what I'm saying? I'll say this right. When I first started listening, like when I first heard about, like, got on to Anton Daniels, it was something about him that it was I ain't really like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was. It's like these. It's like these feminine mannerisms that he had that I was just like, I don't really like listening to men that I don't. I'm not gonna go as far as to say sassy, but it's like these feminine mannerisms. Um, but then I just realized, like, game is game, and homie's definitely gamed up. So I definitely tune into him every now and then. Yeah, for sure. K Dot, it's a So listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. Gang.